you won't regret getting out of your own way. Welcome back to the Junior Mints podcast. This podcast is here to help you guys navigate life while helping you guys do your best to have a fun life at the same time. My name is Finn Lawler. I'll be your host. Let's jump right in. So today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to get out of your own way and how to not get set in your own ways. In life, it's really easy to kind of like get comfortable, get cozy. And sometimes, but also all the time, we end up getting stuck in our own ways. So in today's episode, I'm hoping to help you guys get out of your own way. So let's get to it. So it's more than just you. There's more to life than just what you see out in front of you. Go out, see the world, live a little, take some risks, healthy risks, but take some risks nonetheless. You're in your own way, obviously. We like safety, but there's a point to where we're too safe sometimes. Again, take some risks. Remember, you only live once. YOLO, right? We are our own worst enemies. We often tell ourselves things that are simply not true. Negative self-talk is an absolute thing, and when people pretend it's not, well, that's a problem, but that's another episode. What we often say to ourselves is something that determines which direction our life will go. So remember to cut the negative self-talk and put some positive self-talk in there. It really helps. We are our comfort zones. Think about it. When we get out of our own way, like when we leave the house or something, we grow and develop as humans and just we have better lives. When we leave our comfort zones, we become better versions of ourselves. Ergo, when we get out of our own way, we are our comfort zones. Think about it. You won't know until you try. How do you know something is scary if you've never done it before? That's kind of like judging a book by its cover without actually reading any of the contents. Take that step and see what happens. And just, if something seems weird to you or scary, try it. And it's like you won't know until you try it. Basically, going back to the whole judging book by its cover thing, you won't know what's in the book unless you open the page and start reading. It's a metaphor for your life, too. Turn that page in your life and really discover that about yourself. Think about it. Like, when you open that book and you start flipping those pages in your own life, you'd be surprised on what you'll learn. So, get out of your own way and just start reading more about yourself, learning more about yourself, metaphorically and, literally too. So, when you get out of your own way, things may not go well, but hey, what are you going to do? Sit there and just wallow in self-pity? No. What you're going to do is get back up and try again. Or throw something at the wall and see if it sticks. Trust me. You may need to hear the truth, and it's maybe a harsh truth. And that truth is that you are, in fact, in your own way. We don't want to admit it sometimes when we're in our own ways, but like when someone's like, yo, like, Finn, like you're doing some weird stuff and like you're in your own way and you're like home a lot, come out and like hang out with us. Sometimes when I hear that, for example, I'm like, whoa, I need to just leave the house and just try something different. Mix it up a little bit. Variety, as my grandmother said, it's the spice of life. Variety is the spice of life. So shake it up a little bit. Oftentimes when we get stuck in our own ways, we sometimes refuse to hear that we are, in fact, stuck in our own ways. It may be hard to hear, but once you do hear it, your perspective will change. Oftentimes we don't realize that we're in our own ways until someone's like I said just now, hey, yo, you're doing this thing. Get out of your comfort zone and just come hang out with us. Okay, cool. And then like 9 times out of 9, when you go and hang out with those people, or for example, you end up having a way more fun time than you thought you would. Which brings me to the next point, and actually the whole reason why I made this episode in the first place. You'll enjoy it anyway. Now, there's a story that I heard one time. So back when my, I think, older sibling was still in college, she was invited to like some party or something, and she was like, I don't really feel like going. And then she thought to herself, I don't know if I'll enjoy it, blah 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 blah. She went anyway and had a blast. Point is, if you get invited to something and you don't think you'll enjoy it, just go anyway. To this day, my sister is like, yeah, let's go do stuff, and ever since then, she's been having a blast going to events that she's been invited to. So I use that every day, that story every day, as inspiration. Be like, you know what, I want to stay home, but at the same time, it's like I'm home all the time, you know. So moral of that story is, even if you don't think you'll enjoy something, go anyway. Just leave the house and go. You'll have fun. You might meet new people that you never knew existed. There are all sorts of pros, like benefits, to leaving the house, So just, you'll enjoy it. You'll have fun. You may not think you will, but you will. Anyway, this has been the Junior Mints podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening about this topic of getting out of your own way and, recognizing that you're in your own way. And as humans, yeah, it can be tough to, get out of our own ways, but trust me, once you get out of your own way, you'll have one heck of a life. You won't regret getting out of your own way. So trust me on this one. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching and listening. If you'd enjoy it, please drop a like, subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.